Most of the children currently enrolled in Utah schools weren't even alive when those attacks took place.
As news specialist Jed Boal found out today, teachers are doing their part to help them learn what that attack means to our nation today. Jed?
Deanie, we're at the Healing Field 9/11 Flag Memorial in Sandy, which is one of our community reminders of the importance of 9/11. But unless you're 20 years or older, you don't have any personal memories of the attacks of that day. So we talked to some middle school students about what 9/11 means to their generation. The South Jordan Middle School choir set the tone today for their remembrance of the terrorist attacks of 9/11.
I think of it as a tragedy, but something that we can definitely learn from, and an amazing recovery we made as a country.
We can look back on our past and see like what we have built from and what we have done to improve, because it shows that we're stronger as a nation.
Kim Player taught U.S. history that day in school and still teaches those lessons today in a different way.
The first few years afterwards, I would have them do a personal reflection. We'd talk about what they remembered, but then it became clear that they had no memories for a while, and the kids this year were not even born when 9/11 happened.
Now she starts with a slideshow and follows with discussion.
I try to bring in cause and effect. How was our country different before 9/11? Compared to now?
Tighter security nationwide and positive changes in attitudes towards first responders.
I was surprised how much they know and how emotional they were as we discussed it.
These students have learned how deeply 9/11 affected older generations, and they don't live in fear.
I feel we've gotten much stronger over the years.
But what about the prospect of another large terrorist attack?
I believe that if it did, that we would have the knowledge to kind of overcome it again, since we already knew that it had happened.
This weekend, many are thinking about the families who lost loved ones.
They're in everybody's thoughts throughout this whole weekend, that everybody should give their prayers out to them.
Like their teacher, I was very impressed with the knowledge that they had of the events of 9/11, but I was even more impressed with the compassion that they had for the Americans who died that day. As for this display, it will be up through Sunday, and there will also be a ceremony on Sunday that would certainly be well worth coming out for. Guys?
Yeah, important to see that younger generation learning those lessons. Jed, thank you.